Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for the delay in the resumption of the video. There was a fundraising drive that was being done on the request of one of Uganda's best female players, that is Rashida Mutesi, who's just from these funds raising an air ticket to go and participate in the World Hayball Championships in Hebei, China, in just 2 weeks. She got some money. Of course, once money was gotten, that means it was successful. We have just resumed the money match. The regulations are that at 10 frames played, players are free to have a 5-minute timeout, which was interrupted by that fundraising drive I've just told you about. Kasozi Joseph is attempting to make a comeback. It is the same exact score at which yesterday's game went in timeout. That was Simon Wola, the computer, against the same player, Ganda-Ganda. When he came back from timeout, he was a very, very rejuvenated player. We are waiting to see whether it will be the same side of Kasozi.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Seems not so made up in terms of mind which ball to start with. He's deciding to go with the red ball nearest to the corner pocket. Intention was to open up the second red. It wasn't so successful, so most likely he will be playing his next shot not to pot. He has been advised by his management to slow down the match during that time break. It is not his style. He's being asked to adapt to a style he doesn't fancy all the time, as if he's playing to try and pot. If he pots, then it would have meant that he didn't heed to the instructions of his manager. But it seems he has. Kasozi successfully pulls one back. After halftime, the fans are clearly rejuvenated by the player they are supporting. He won't find it easy for Kasozi, especially looking at the ability of his opponent, who when his game is on doesn't tolerate any mistakes. Shoutouts to you, Edward Vozi, Lennon Mohan, Spina Kenny, Enia Frederick Fidi. You are quick to realize that Caesar is watching. Isaac Okeyobil, Eman Hira, Chikawa Ricky wa Chelsea is asking if that is Bob K. Yes, he has been assigned with the role of racking the balls for the players. Derek Lukash is asking what Nendem Kasozi means. It means a hill. A hill as in a hill. It means to beat him you have to climb a hill. Frames like these ones, Jerry never ever hesitates to finish them off and taking very little time. His approach to the game is something that does frustrate his opponents, because you take a lot of time to try and win against him a game like Kasozi did, and then Jerry responds by winning in very little time. There is a way he kind of drains the psychological energy out of his opponents by taking games off in very, very little time. In about an hour or so, we shall be done with this match, because Jerry is starting to get accustomed to the table. It's a little bit tricky, but he's starting to learn it. He's the more fast player. He's the one why games take little time, as long as they involve him. He rests to 13 against Caesar in Bulawayo. That one took just around an hour. Thank you for watching Tema Cliff. You say you need a match between Ganda-Ganda and Masuru. There's no news on that. Reta Billy C. Sileke. Kevin Lee Dixon. Alali J. Jordan. Charity Andrew. Junior Kaimana. You are enjoying in Solwezi, Zambia with your wife. Thank you for loving the game as one beautiful family, guys. Vincent Madola. You say the green machine is your favorite. Adil Muhammad, thank you for watching. Tabrolifa, you're watching from South Africa, definitely supporting Jerry from Tellenberg Bay in Western Cape. Pelong Fela, you say South Africa is on fire. Lucky, thank you for watching. Trish Naido, I think you are family with Jerry. Kaburia Tony, Naka. You said they changed tables for Jerry, thinking that he will struggle. No, this is the gentleman who staked the money for Kasozi. This is his own venue, so he wanted to host the match at his own venue. And Kasozi, even though he has been trading all match long, he doesn't hesitate to show the signs of some of his own brilliance. Look at that. This one should go down as the best clearance Kasozi has had in the match. And the fans respond. Kasozi 5, Jerry 8, race to 15. Tyree watching from Zimbabwe, welcome to the stream. Gulem Pendulo, Rashad Alvin, all applauding Kasozi's clearance. Brian Favins, Charity, Andrew Koyekan, Noxidamo, thank you for watching. Anele Kelim, you are watching from France. Well, thank you. This is the first time I'm seeing France live on the stream. You feel free to share the stream to your full groups in France, such that we enjoy as one big global community. Patrick Sims, Williams Mwansa supporting Kasozi, Barak Tony. The Aladi Jordan, you're asking when Caesar is playing Jerry. It is the last game on Thursday next week at Climax Bar. The bar where Caesar had started.
No problem.
Hazard and Mansour. And won Mansour and lost to Hazard at that venue. If you are watching at that time. Ganda-Ganda is now carrying the weight over an entire rainbow Mzanzi nation on his own in a foreign country. It takes nerves, it takes boldness, it takes a big heart, it takes mental fortitude to even attempt to have a tour. Not as if he's playing all the games at the same place, he is playing at same venues. And you may realize that the climate, I mean the sporting climate, with each passing money match is getting higher and higher and higher. Today it's Kasozi. Tomorrow he's likely to rest. On Monday it is Ibrahim Kayanja. On Tuesday, if he doesn't get a match, he is likely to rest. On Wednesday, it is Ibrahim Sejemba in a longer race to 21. Double the money, $2,000 US. On Thursday, it is Caesar. And I know Caesar is watching from somewhere comfortable in Lira and enjoying the match.
Now time for fire.
Greetings to you, Scorpion. Thank you for always entertaining us and sharing your wonderful talent to the world. Your guy Kasozi is at war. Edwin Baka, Bottom 4, you say the fans are too noisy. Yes, they are not just too noisy, they are also too passionate. Tosolel Gundi Delhi supporting Ganda-Ganda. JV Marau supporting and as always waving a South African flag, just like Comfy Ranamane from Kuwait City. You're waving the Kuwait flag but supporting Ganda-Ganda all the way. Happy Swaib, thank you for the appreciation. Nyasa Mudoti supporting the homeboy Ganda-Ganda. Simon Chonko watching from Zimbabwe. Harare. Pass my greetings to my friend Francis Likoko as Kasozi attempts to win 2 games in succession for the first time in the match. Accurate shooting. Even he, while the noise of the fans is in support of him, is saying that they are affecting his own concentration. This one will not be a problem. Sinks it in without difficulty and takes down his deficit now to 2. Joseph Kasozi 6, Jerry 8. You may need to tell me in the comment section if you think the comeback is possible. Yesterday, the computer tried to make a comeback against Jerry. Remember when Jerry led 12-7, then Lugula Simon won 3 in succession and made it 12-10. That was the last frame he won. He came within 2 games of Jerry, and that was it for him. Kasozi is within 2 games of Ganda-Ganda. Do you think this time round, do you think a comeback is possible for Kasozi? The fans are shouting him on, and even you may need to be advised that Ibrahim Sejemba, guy in the yellow jacket, has come even closer to take the front seat to support his guy Kasozi Joseph, who is also always supporting when Ibra is playing, by the way. The fans seem to be supporting even Kasozi's errors. Roxbury Bar and Restaurant is officially on fire. Erickson Nakaba, Lennon Mohan, Eduardo Peterson Matogo, Franklin Pekinda, Dennis Ongom, why are you laughing? Alali Jordan, Ricky Chelsea, Valeria Crush. Kasozi is giving belief to himself, to his management, to his fans that a comeback is possible. Not only shooting well, he's thinking well, he's concentrating well, he's deciding well, he is winning well. He is quick to note when his own supporters take concentration off him. He leaves the table for a few seconds, even when the support is for him. He doesn't want noise, even his own noise, when he's about to take a shot. He will take a few moments, sip in some water, and most likely take down this frame.
Yes, a moment, please, let us first shoot.
Ladies, gentlemen, Joseph Kasozi 7, Jeremiah Naigo 8. It is becoming too close to call. It is time for belief in Mukono, in Kampala, in Masaka, Kasozi's birthplace. It is time for doubt in Pretoria, in Johannesburg, in Durban, Jerry's birthplace.
Not dry.
The fans celebrate the potting of a ball on the break as if it is a game won. It is very clear that the timeout was effective for Kasozi. He closes the table, playing yellows. There is no reason for him not to believe that he can take down this game as well. He will simply play the easiest top spin on the cue ball. And this black, even Trish Naido can pot. Joseph Kasozi 8, Ganda-Ganda 8, rest 15. This is what a tour is all about. You play against different players, different venues, different districts in a foreign country with a crowd of fans against you, and yet you are expected to win. That is the situation Ganda-Ganda is in. And Jerry makes a dry break. Given the level Kasozi has been executing shots in the last 15 minutes, you are tempted to think that Jerry is going down for the first time in the match.
You know what to do, you're the best.
You are enjoying from wherever you're watching a series of matches dubbed Ganda-Ganda's tour of Uganda. He's a child, Jeremiah Naido, from Durban in South Africa, one of the finest billiard talents on show on the African continent today, with the belief, with the guts, with the balls to try and sweep, as Pool fans call the country of Uganda, on their own pool tables. Today is facing the third ranked of all the Ugandan players in Joseph Kasozi, a child born from Masaka in central Uganda, who in his childhood days came to the city of Kampala and took up playing pool as a career. Today's match is not, in terms of money involved, the biggest money match in which he has participated, but in terms of the weight of his opponent will be the biggest match he has ever participated in. He has played himself into some kind of trouble. He will play somewhat a massive shot and 16 the yellow. He is up against the black. Sinking in balls like this is one of the reasons why he is nicknamed the sharpshooter, and he does exactly that. For the first time in the match, ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Kasozi leads. And yes, Abbas Sandy says Ganda-Ganda is scarce on table now. A player can look scarce when their opponent is shooting so well. You come and break the game. It's a dry break. The opponent finishes off the game. The next game he makes an apple. And clearly, Kasozi has drained some of the energy out of Ganda-Ganda. I will not be surprised, just in case Kasozi wins this match, if we have another between the two players. Maybe on Tuesday. He's one of those top players, Kasozi, who have not exactly been performing well in money matches, even against fellow Ugandans. Lost in the last money match in which he participated to Hazard at Dice Lounge. Previous money match against Caesar also ended in defeat. About 1.5 years ago, he lost a money match against Mansour, 21-18. Lost a money match against Kelvin Fikoti in Lusaka. But in Zimbabwe, he defeated Bibido in yet another money match. And up to the present day, that has been the last money match that has been victorious on his side, and yet here he is leading after 17 frames played against one of the best long racers the continent of Africa has got to offer. This time it is a foul. One thing that I always say that happens in money matches either of the players, because they are all normally very good players, will get a session in the match where they win a sequence of games. Normally, that is what happens. It happened yesterday. There's a time that computer won 3 straight against Ganda-Ganda. Kasozi has just won 4 straight against the same player. And by the pot of that ball, normally it just happens that may have been the end of that session of a sequence of consecutive games by Kasozi. Ganda-Ganda cannot afford to let Kasozi's lead to grow bigger, because the bigger it can grow, the more confident Kasozi can become, the more rowdy the fans can become, the more self-belief in both the player and his fans, and it will be the more difficult for Jerry to win. And speaking of difficulty, a difficult skill shot has just been displayed by Jerry, opening up that center pocket. He'll play a little backspin, maybe open up the other yellow. After potting, he doesn't even need to open. He will pot both them yellows in the same pocket, drawing the white ball slightly backwards. Look at this. Very efficient. 9-all. I want us to talk to Kansongovi, one of the club members of Roxbury Pool Club, to tell us about the venue, about the club, and how he sees this match and where, and he can predict who he thinks can win.
Hello members, this is Roxbury again. You're talking to Councillor Adungovi, one of the directors of Roxbury. It is a pleasure to have an international player at Roxbury for today. Ganda-Ganda Jeremiah versus Kasozi. We are here as directors watching the game, and the game is very tight. It is hard to predict who can take it because both players have the means of winning each other. But being that Kasozi is as our own, you can't take it away. Kasozi may take it. Kasozi may win, but the probability is still a half, depending on the much anticipated game that we are seeing and also saying. Thank you, members.
If Kasozi wins and Jerry asks for a rematch, because there is a free day Tuesday, if Kasozi wins, will you, as Roxbury leaders, grant Jerry that rematch in case he loses?
For us as Roxbury directors, we have no problem in rematches so long as the player is in a good mood and fit to do a rematch. We have no problem. We can give that money and we can do the match. willingly without a hassle.
Thank you very much. Cancel. Kasozi versing the yellow. The black is very tricky. This is Robert Msime, a player today.
Yeah. Big man Kasozi, you know what to do. You know how we do it. Team Rocks bed with the best. We can still do it. Keep on. Don't give up. You know what to do, Kasozi. More fire.
Thank you, Kasozi. You know what to do. What are they? Wait. It is okay. Ganda-Ganda. Alimba. Nice play, nice. You know what to do. You're better. Thank you, my boss. Thank you, bro. No way, we the best. Thank you, Kasozi Joseph. Thank you, sir. You're the best. You know what, bro? They don't know you. They don't know. Where are you, Kasozi Joseph? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know what to do. Nothing can stop you. You're better than that, man. You're better than it. Where are
That shot will probably go down as the biggest miss of the match so far. The match that started out with a clear favorite to win, that is Jerry, is living to the expectation of a game that can go either way. Jerry has just played his ready to occupy the pocket where Kasozi has a black, but as long as Kasozi can make a very, very sharp cut, there is space between the red and the jaw of the cushion. It is very difficult, in fact, to perfect that cut. You even risk missing the black at all. And he misses. And I don't think Jerry will allow him back on table. He's one of those players that combine potting accuracy with white ball management and at great speed. The fastest player I have ever seen, no doubt Africa's fastest player. As if he's playing speed pull, Jerry pulls another back. From 9-9 he now goes 11-9 up, and it's another 10 games played, and Kasozi rightly gets his timeout.